Talk like that in front of my wife, she'll slap my face. I would never talk like that in front of your wife, sir.
And we made it back to Lee Fishing Lodge. Been a year. Looks as quaint as ever. Phew. Brings back good memories from last year. This place is awesome. Now we got to get our 4,000 pounds of gear unloaded just to load it back up in the morning. Oh, we got some gear, boys. Want to sort us out for a week? Oh, we ain't done. We ain't done. Hey, we got the big ball of junk, and this thing can make it.
I don't need to drink any more than that.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm working, man. I got.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, how you going?
I was here a year ago. I'm Robert.
Yeah, I remember the face.
Good to see you again.
Robert.
Good to be back. I'm the one that did the videos. I don't know if you ever saw those.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Back for another round. That is literally the exact outfit he wore 90% of the trip last year.
This is what I'm wearing for the whole trip this shit.
Now, is this a grease spot?
Nope.
Oh God.
Still there from last year.
Don't worry, everyone. The lobster shorts are back. Nobody panic. Nobody panic.
Aaron's here.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes.
Good to see you, my brother. The legend. How you doing?
Good, mate. Good to see you again, mate.
Yeah, I'm excited. So glad to be back.
Oh, me too. So glad to have you all back.
How's everything been going?
Busy, eh?
Yeah.
It's been good. Fishing's been on. Weather's been good.
Yeah, it looks good this week, right?
Yeah.
At least the next few days.
Sure, more bigger ones have turned up since all you legends.
Oh,
Ivy.
yeah.
Come here. Oh, you too, man. Oh,
this is Brooks. This is Brooks. My friend from the States.
nice to meet you, sir. Brother.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I've only heard terrible things.
Yeah, so have I.
Can't wait.
Go do some terrible stuff together. Oh, well, should we start loading this stuff on, boys?
I reckon, yeah. Probably gonna take 1.5 trips, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, we'll handle it.
Yeah.
Jesus, what's in here?
Porn. Just
Aaron, do you want me to tow the kayaks down?
Actually, that'd be good. I'll bank in there, and then we don't have to carry the stuff down here.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Field Trips. We are in New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen, back in New Zealand. If you have not seen last year's Field Trips Down Under series, check it out. I'll put a link up in one of these corners, I forget which one. Incredible series, was an incredible trip, life-changing trip, so epic. And y'all cut it out, peanut gallery behind me. And we are back, going back on the Bounty Hunter. We are loading up the boat right now. Skipper Aaron just showed up. We're excited, we got 8 guys. Gonna be living on a boat with 8 kayaks, 40, 50 miles off the coast of Auckland for the next week. It's gonna be epic. But right now we got way too much gear that we are loading on the boat. We gotta take multiple trips. We got about 1,000 fishing rods, I don't even know. But this is gonna be epic, you guys. It's gonna be a good time. There's work to be done. We'll see you on the boat.
All right, so while we load up our absurd amount of gear onto the boat, let me introduce you to the crew before you spend the next 6 episodes with them on a tiny boat. First, we have Martin Gittins, or Marty as we call him. He's a complete goofball and owner of Burley Pro and Tasline Braid. This trip never would have been possible without him, and he's always good for a little comedic relief.
Nope.
Also returning from last year is the urban legend himself, Mr. Ivy Harris of Fish Village. He was once referred to as a big tough unit on the outside, but as soft and cuddly as a kangaroo's pouch on the inside. No comment on that one.
Yeah.
Also from Fish Village, we have Joe Martinez with us this year. Joe is about as rock steady as they come. No complaining, no BS, he's just here to fish, take photos, and help support the group.
What's that stand for?
After a last-minute cancellation due to the coronavirus chaos, I brought my good buddy Brooks Beatty to come help me document the trip. Brooks has been in some past episodes of the show, and he's another complete goofball. So, he's fitting right in. Also returning from last year is the man, the myth, the legend, Stephen Tapp. He's one of the most knowledgeable anglers I've ever met. He'll be our point man and head guide.
Hey, no cutting, man. What the?
Todd Johnson is a longtime friend of mine and a kayak fishing junkie from South Texas. I haven't seen him in years, but it's nice to see another familiar face so far from home. Rounding out the anglers are Dave Pearson and Jared Gaffa from Australia. We've never met, but Marty vouched for them, and that's good enough for me. With 8 days crammed together on a small boat, we're about to get to know each other extremely well.
Good, man. It's been a while. Yeah.
And finally, we have skipper Aaron Kovacic, captain of the Bounty Hunter. Aaron single-handedly makes this trip. He works hard, keeps us laughing, and he knows these waters like the back of his hand. I seriously love this guy, and I wouldn't trust our future clients with anyone else.
C'est ça, c'est mate.
And we made it back to T Point here in Lee. Loading up the Bounty Hunter now. It's just as beautiful as I remember it. Yeah, busy time right now. Everyone's loading up gear, so I'm gonna get to it.
So there you have it. This ragtag bunch is about to shove off from T Point and spend the next 8 days exploring remote islands out in the Pacific. While half of us have done this trip before, if we learned anything last year, it's to expect the unexpected. We have no idea what's in store for us, but we do know that we're in for nothing short of an adventure.
Go.
Yeah, I got it. That was on me.
Yeah.
Yep. I got it.
Life jackets are under the seats on the right-hand side here, and the fire extinguisher is right next to my steering wheel where I drive. Plan is I'm going to have a relook at the weather this morning, but I think we're probably going to head straight for the Mokes. We'll probably fish the Mokes right up till about Friday, Saturday, and then from there we'll load up and head around the east coast of Great Barrier towards Arid Island. Plenty of kingfish and big snapper there at the moment, and the weather's looking pretty good for us for the whole trip. Yeah. Might get up to 20 knots for half a day one day, which is pretty good when you consider we're out here for 7 days, so we're going to have a good time, real good time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sit on the thing, have your beer, have lunch. Only big mosquitoes around here, mate.
And we're off.
After another look at the weather, Aaron makes the call to change plans again and head to Arid Island first. Same plan as last year. With a 3-hour ride out, we all get to tying leaders and rigging rods. That way we'll be ready if Aaron spots some good fish on his graphs.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So that's Little Barrier Island. We're motoring on past that, heading to Great Barrier Island. And right on the other side of Great Barrier Island is Arid Island, which will be our home for the next 3 days. Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Woo, back at the needles. Aaron always likes to give us a show, thread the needles a little bit. Woo. Look at this, the captain wanted to give us an experience. He's threading the needle right now in a big way. Wow. Crazy to do that in a big boat like this.
This trip is about so much more than catching fish. I mean, yeah, fish are the goal, but with views like this, the real reward is simply in being here.
All right, guys, so before we go into Arid Island to the little cove where we'll be mooring up for the next few days, we're gonna do a little jigging. I think everyone's itching to to get tied on a fish. So Aaron just brought us over here, a little spot. We're gonna drop down from the boat, see what's down there. But he said there's been some gigantic yellowtail got here the last week. See what happens, see what we can get into.
Nope. Yep, come on. We're on them.
Yeah, fish on.
See them, girl?
It's not big. I think it might be a snapper. Maybe. Ooh, fish on. Maybe not. Can't tell what it is. Worn out from jigging. It's coming up now. Gaining some ground on it. It's my first time using this rod. Not sure. Hit it pretty far down. Triple, huh? Got 3 people on right now. Marty's on, Jared's on, I'm on. Oh, I see mine. I got color. It's kingy. I see yellow. Mine's right here.
Oh, it's good.
Hey, he's careful, careful. Hold on. It's okay. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
There we go. Nice.
I have to go get another one.
We said $100 for the first fish, right? Isn't that what we said?
Pull up, go down. Okay. You go down, I go up. That's what I came for, man.
They got the same fish, bro.
Yeah, bro. We got this. Oh, nice. That's up.
Hey, we gotta get like the triple up pick. So
Yeah, we do. Oh, there's a squid come out.
oh, look at that! Look at that!
That's why that brown fella's working.
That's what they're feeding on.
We got some dead bait, huh?
Yeah, that's good bait.
Now we know what to match the hatch with. Look at that. Just caught that up right here on the boat. Look at that.
Yeah.
Tripled up on kingies on the catch jigs. Catch fishing.
Yeah,
That was epic, man.
That is it.
Sashimi tonight, boys. Nice.
Shimmy all week.
We got a bleeder.
Best 3-way ever. To the top. Good size. Yeah. Yeah, can I?
I'm too small to deal with that.
It was on the drop too. Yeah, at least you're like fresh when it happens. God, my shoulder really goes Who's the king now? Nice.
Kingy number 4. Been fishing for 30 minutes. That's number 4 came up. Ivy lost a snapper. He just missed something else hot and heavy right now. Todd Johnson, one of my buddies from when I first started kayak fishing. Fellow Texan, we're gonna let that guy go. We got 3 in the box. We got sashimi for the next couple days, few days, easy. Gonna be eating good tonight. Nice work, man. Killer start to the trip. Look at this. Steven Taps hooked up. We got Brooksy hooked up. Is this your first time? Oh!
That's what we get cool.
It's okay, it's okay. You can get another one. Yeah, that was a good one, bro.
Maybe like one more turn.
What happened there, Brooksy?
Apparently this term that I'm not used to is I just got owned.
Yep. Welcome to New Zealand, mate. Welcome to New Zealand. Oh yeah. Mr. Harris. Double dump. Steven's on. Look at that. We on them now, boys. Nice. Steven Tapp, the man, the myth, the legend. Had to show his boys how it's done. Great fish. Great fish. Ivy Harris. Oh, look at that. Rip and drag. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get it.
Damn it.
Look at that, man. Still rip and drag out. That's a good one.
Ivy's already lost a few.
Yeah. There you go. He's slowing down.
Thanks,
a little
Aaron.
bit.
Thanks.
He's slowing down a little bit. You got his ass. Show him how us Americans do it. Mr. Harris, urban legend. Hooked him down there, man, and he made several smoking runs. There you go. Nah, he's putting the heat on him now.
Why isn't that fish respecting you?
Do you not know who you are? Sir, do you not know who's hooked up to you right now? So Skipper Aaron said, you guys want to go ahead and go into the cove now that we caught a few? Ivy said, nah, one more drift. Paid off. There he is. We got color. Yeah.
Nice fish.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Nice one, man. Mr. Ivy Harris, yellowtail number 5. Here in the first hour. Skipper Aaron here put us on him. He requested this drift. We were all gonna make fun of him if he didn't get to fish, but there it is. Stud. And back she goes. Yep. Hey, right here, bro. Nice.
Appreciate y'all.
We back, baby. Back in New Zealand, baby.
Welcome to New Zealand. Hi, Brenda.
Mom, they haven't forgot about you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Woo, and we made it back to Arid Island, our home, for the next 3 days. This is where we spent most of the week last year. This is where I caught that big bronze whaler shark. We were diving for sea urchins. Just an absolutely gorgeous little cove. We drop anchor and moor up in here to get out of the swell so that it's not so rough while we're sleeping. A couple boats in here this time. How do you drop the anchor? You just drop it.
Quite technical.
Quite complicated. There are no stupid questions except for that one. That was one. There it was. Yeah, so right now we're gonna start dropping all the kayaks in. We'll kind of stage them off the back, tie them off on little ropes, little leashes, and then people can kind of come and go, fish as they please all week. It's no stress, no hurries, no worries, as they say down here. It's gonna be a good week. Just crystal clear water. Beautiful Arid Island, they call it. It's uninhabited. It's just absolutely breathtaking out here. Look at this. Welcome to Arid Island. Cheers. 5 kickies in the truck. Made it here, nobody died. Okay. Steven Tapp.
Whoa, that was a big goal.
Woo! I don't even know this guy anymore.
As the sun sets on day 1 of the trip, we start working on catching bait.
Oh, that looks like bait.
So many fish in the water. Look at that.
Oh, that's definitely bait. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Wow, look how much.
Oh, we're gonna catch bait here. Oh, look, that's a better one right there. Look at that.
That's a kayak.
Kayak, yeah.
Sure. With the
Oh, a couple of them, I think. A couple of them.
That one's fat right there.
Look at that. This is where we live. This is where we live right now. Oh, look at this. Dude, grab a Kaburo, man. We can catch these.
That's what's up.
Catching bait's gonna be easy.
Hi. Ooh, big shark.
Oh, big shark. Whoa, bro, that's a big shark.
He was big.
Yeah, that was a good sized shark, man. Yeah, there you go. Who wants to go nighttime swimming? Skinny dipping?
Yep. All right. So somebody got to get upstairs. Hey, we got to
Nah, we're just gonna put the bucket over once and put a lid on it.
No. I got a bait too.
There are plenty of bait fish below us, but the squid capture our attention.
Look, I think that's one coming in. It is? Yep.
They'll not only make great baits, but they're also great to eat.
Yeah, this is coming for you, all right?
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, I saw his color change.
Yeah, it did. Here comes. Here comes. He's going in for the kill. Go get it. Go get it. Got him. Nope. Oh.
He touched it. Keep going. There he comes back. Keep going. He is
It's the other one. Oh, that's got to be a female, that cheating bitch.
Oh, it's cheating on me right in front of my face. Oh, it's a squirter. Yeah, bro.
Oh, my God.
What about you want it?
No.
We don't do it.
Oh, it's gonna eat the cowie.
Oh, yeah. We don't like it.
Stand back, ladies.
Yep.
Look at this
He's
guy.
going to shoot us, ain't he?
Look at this guy. That was wild, man. He got some distance on that shot. Fresh calamari. Man, that's a bait. I mean, you can catch a tuna like that.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'll eat it. Yeah, for sure. Let's get some more. We're definitely get some more.
Calamari.
Nice. Oh, look at him inking, man.
Oh, look at that. He's just going on.
This is Victoria the West. What is this?
Gently.
That's wild, man. We should stick a GoPro underwater.
Yeah, you can often hold one in the water and more will come up for you. Oh, really? Yeah, they'll eat it. They'll try and eat them. Yeah, then you put in front of us. That's how you normally get the big ones. You have a little one out and then it's the little ones. When I troll the little ones, the live.
Is that coming out on that one too? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. That's wild, dude. What a wild animal.
You lift him in. Oh, no.
It's alright, he's just there. When he strikes it, just let him grab it. He's gonna hit it. Just jig it a little bit.
All I did was what everyone yelled.
Don't do it.
That's a tiny squid. Look at the size of him.
Look at him, he's actually having a crack.
All in tackle jar juice.
These things are finicky, but with a little persistence, I finally hook one.
Bring the lid out of it. Yes.
That's gonna get now. Reversal.
They warned me. Oh, she's not done. Oh my god. That feels like a rite of passage. My first squid here in New Zealand. I'm not licking that.
The beauty of this trip is that just getting here is an adventure in itself.
Can we get a spoon, Aaron?
Fingers the salsa.
No. He just fingered it. Yes.
I just washed my hands.
As we eat dinner and reflect on the day's journey, we discuss the game plan for our first expedition out in the kayaks. All of us are die-hard kayak anglers. And while catching yellows from the boat was fun, we're itching to explore this wild fishery in a more intimate way.
Try to find some yellowtail, but we got 9 guys kayak fishing today.
Coming up next episode, we get into some insane yellowtail action from the kayaks right outside the cove.
Yeah, this is the baby. Oh my god. Welcome to New Zealand, baby.
Then, back on the Bounty Hunter, we enjoy some of the fruits of our labor.
Some sashimi going down.